All right, guys, I'm back at it again. It's your boy Cam, down here in Atlanta, Georgia, deep in the South. Let me tell you a little bit about who I am, guys. I was born and raised right here in Georgia. Grew up right here in Georgia. I fished the second largest private lake in the state of Georgia. It is amongst the top 2% clean lakes in the country. Okay, it's fed a little bit more geographically where I'm located. It's fed off of Stone Mountain Park. It's a state park. So those waterways spill over here into these waterways, which these waterways spill into Yellow River, and Yellow River dumps into the Savannah, and the Savannah dumps into the Atlantic. Okay, so that's by way of where I am and how I roll right here at Cam's Crappie Hole. Listen, if you're a first-time subscriber, if you're a first-time visiting our channel, welcome. We appreciate you. If you don't mind, hit that subscribe button. I would like for you to accept my most humblest invitation to hit that button. It's free of charge, and it takes you a thousandth of a second. And do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button. That goes a long way with helping me with the algorithms of YouTube, which helps other people like yourself find this type of content. Okay? Now, let me say this to you guys. This is probably the last time that you're going to see me on shore, on the boat. Next time I'm going to be in the water casting and retrieving. These last couple of videos, this is my third video on running curly tail plastic. So let me kind of recap. Let me go back a little bit. In December, early January, I showed you guys I was running made 3 episodes, 3 segments of my rod and reel combos. The White Ghost, the Silver Stallion, and also the Viper Red. Also, I featured in that the Emerald to let you guys know we have a 170 rod and reels on the market today. Ultralights. They're made of pure carbon fiber, so they're just specifically made for crappie. Okay, I designed them. I built them from the ground up, and a lot of you guys have been with me for a long time. You remember when I was using everybody else's stuff. Okay, I'm not going to go through the name of who everybody else's stuff I was using, but I was using everybody else's stuff. I was even wearing some of the Ford and General Motors t-shirts, and you guys were buying those t-shirts. That's one of the reasons why we came out with our own merchandise. Okay, so 9.5 years later, boom, I'm still here. I would probably say 95.9% of the cats that started with me are gone. I'm still here, still standing, still powering up too. Okay, you go to my website, camscrappiehole.com, or you go to Cam's Crappie Combos, you see 500, listen, you hear the geese? They're starting to act ugly, they're starting to pair off. That's another sign that spring is on the way. Okay, they're starting to pair off and they're going to be fighting. But anyway, let me get back to the subject at hand. In Cam's Crappie Combos, guys, I got over 500 segments there. In camscrappiehole.com, I have over 1,000 products there. Okay, 1,000 products. So that means when you walk to your big box store, you see their items, guys, listen, you can sit right here, right there in the comforts of your own home with your cursor, and you can browse through my entire store, get you some coffee, get you soda, Sprite, Coke, whatever you drink, and just sit back and relax. Okay, you can even watch TV, come back and watch some more. Okay, and take a look. So you guys probably saw at the beginning or the end of the video, show you how to navigate with that red banner at the top or front of the website. Just click it. You can port back and forth between both of the stores. Okay, look, here they are. They're coming around the corner. Male and female. They're paired up. So, guys, also I want to mention to you guys, we are about 100 orders away from shipping over almost 10,000 orders booked and shipped, gone. So if you know anybody that uses any of my products, Cam's, ask them about it. You trust them. They'll tell you the truth. Ask them about my nasty bin hooks. Okay? Ask them about my curly tail plastics. By the way, I want to show you guys a new color. This is really going to be exciting. Listen to them over there. They know the camera's on, so they want to come and get in the shot. Let me tell you a color that we have new that I'm going to be opening up with. You guys can see a better look at it. Red and blue hologram flake, the sparkle. I'm going to start with this color here. You can see it on the screen. Man, this is going to be hot. We sell them in 40 packs, okay? And today on Cam's Crappie Combos, you'll see it right down there in the bottom. A lot of you guys have been purchasing the wrong hooks, and a lot of you guys have received phone calls from me. Cam, which hook should I buy? Should I buy number 1, number 2, number 4, number 6? What hook should I buy to go with that curly tail? Listen, I take all the guesswork out of it. Every color plastic that you see in my last 3 segments, they come in a matching set. They come in a matching set. Let me cover that again for you. So that means, let's see if I have a pack in here. I think I may have a pack. Yeah, I do. So that means with the Nasty Bin hook, it's already paired up with the right plastic. Okay, all you have to do is choose what color hook you want, what style of jig head that you want. You want round or you want minnow head. You want black nickel hook, which we call it platinum black, or you want the deadly blood red. That's up to you. Okay, listen, this right here is called the bubblegum jawbreaker, which is another curly tail. You guys can probably see that on there, but I'm going to start with that red and blue sparkle. You guys will see me, listen, in 2 weeks you're going to see me, probably less than that, you're going to see me on the water catching crappie with this color. Okay, that's exclusive color of Cam. Also, let me show you this. This right here is called Popsicle. That's called Popsicle. Okay, you can see that right there on the screen. I kind of drew a blank with this one, but it just came back to me. That's the candy corn. Okay, they come in 40 packs just like this, and you get the hooks that match. Okay, so boom, boom, you're talking about 40 packs, so you won't have to come see me no more. I don't sell things in 10 packs or 12 packs, guys, 15 packs. Go ahead and get you a 40 pack. You're a grown man or a grown woman. Go ahead and get you 40 packs so you won't have to come back and see me no more. Plus, it comes with free shipping. You get the set, it comes with free shipping. So, you go to Cam's Crappie Combos, right down there below in the description. You can see them, look at them. Male and female, they're already starting to act ugly. Plus, my hydrangeas that I planted about 5 years ago, they're already starting to bloom. Guys, if you just listen and look around you, Mother Nature will tell you what's going on. Okay, I kind of got off in the weeds that time, didn't I? Okay, let me get back to what I was talking about. A set, Cam's Crappie Combos. You just stroll down there, pick which color that you want, pick which kind of hook you want, boom, put it in your cart, check out. Plus free shipping. I'm going to try to get these out to you as fast as possible because I know pre-spawn is on the way. When is pre-spawn for me? Mid-February. I'm going to start searching the first week in February, okay? And let me say this to you guys. All across the country, we got this Antarctic blast that's coming through, okay? Pushing temperatures way, way down. I'm even hearing some of my brothers and sisters down in Florida. They're catching a little bit of beef about this, okay? But what can you do? There ain't nothing you can do. We're going to start warming up real soon. You're going to see me out there with my rod and reels, my Cam's Crappie rod and reels. Why do you need a Cam's Crappie hole rod and reel? Because number one, we don't fish with graphite. We don't fish with composite. And look at that. That's 4. They paired up, 2 couples. We don't fish with fiberglass. You guys, you got to come back from the 70s, okay? All we run is pure carbon fiber. You can get a 6 foot, 6'2", 6'6". Listen, go to my channel, Cam's Crappie Hole on YouTube, or Google it. You'll see it because our website has been hit so much. When you put in Cam's Crappie Hole, you'll see it come up. Okay, you see my videos, plus you'll see my merchandise. Both my websites, you'll see it. So you can sit back and you can watch me use my plastics. You can watch me. You'll see them catch fish. So they say the proof is in the pudding. Guys, I'm documenting. I've been doing this for a long time now. I got over 500 segments, long and short, that you can sit back in the comforts of your own home and you can watch. Okay, so you see on the screen, the candy corn, popsicle, curly tail, red and blue glitter, hologram flake, which is what I'll be using, and that bubblegum jawbreaker. Okay, plus you get the hooks to go with it. So listen, we definitely, without a doubt, guys, we have the sharpest hooks in the world. There ain't nobody out there that has this nasty bin hook like Cam does. Nobody has that. Now, you know, in certain places they call crappie saccalade, speckled perch, white perch, spotted bass, strawberry bass. They call them a lot of different names. In certain regions they call them paper mouth. So you know, with a hook like this, if it's matching my skin like this, imagine what it'll do to a paper mouth. And what I'm trying to do, guys, I'm trying to get you guys the right tackle, the right tools for the right job. A lot of you guys know this feeling. When you're reeling in that crappie, he jumps off at the last minute. You ain't got to worry about that with my stuff, guys. Look, this is that nasty bin hook. You will not lose crappie. Okay, probably 1 out of 35 you may jump off, because I'm telling you, crappie know how to throw a hook. Okay, so I will make sure that you have the right hook for the right plastic. All you gotta do, I made it simple. You just go in, pick which color you want, what kind of jig head you want, round or minnow head, put it in your cart, check out. I even got my own finance company, guys. I'll even ship you a brand new boat or a used boat directly to your door. I'll finance the whole your entire cart. Listen, with Shop Pay, I will give you up to $100,000 to spend in my store. $100,000. There ain't another creator on YouTube that offers that. Only at Cam's Crappie Hole down here in the ATL, baby. That's how we roll. Listen, I got to get ready to get out of here. I wanted to tell you guys thank you so much for the love and support. And listen, we're documented. We've been doing this for a long time. If you need a hoodie, you need a t-shirt, ladies, you need a V-neck European cut t-shirt, you need a Scully, I got you covered. Okay, you need a nice windbreaker, I got it. But come the next 2 or 3 weeks, crappie are going to be at their easiest point to catch, because they're going to be guarding. And when you throw that curly tail that makes a low frequency sound with that tail, look, wait a minute. Look, I even got another couple of colors on here. Let me show this to you. In my prior segments, look, that's the Fireball Blue. Only here at Cam's, that hologram flake. Look at this. This right here is the Blaze. Guys, I got them all. Look, let me show you this one. I still ain't finished. Look, Orange Crush. That was on my last video too. Anything you need, guys, I got them. My number one seller, red, black, and chartreuse with the hologram flake, I got that as well. All you got to do is go to my website and just browse around. Remember, front or the rear of this video, it will show you that banner at the bottom or the top. All you got to do is click it to port back and forth between the two stores. You don't have to sit there and punch in CAMSCRAPPI. You don't have to do that. Boom, one click, boom, one click. You just port back and forth between each stores. Listen, you guys know me. My name is Cam. Cam's Crappie Hole. Until next time, keep those hooks wet, keep those lines tight, and we'll see you on the next turn. Okay, you see that red banner right down there at the bottom? Okay, all you have to do is just click that red banner. Look, you're at Cam's Crappie Combos. You see that? You're at Cam's Crappie Combos now. All right, so in Cam's Crappie Combos, to navigate inside this store here, you see those 3 lines right there? It's called a burger. Click that burger, look at the drop down drawer, opens up. So if you need a reel to go with your favorite rod, we sell things separate here. Okay, you just need to buy a reel. Okay, so in actuality, let's say, Cam, I just need a rod to go with my favorite reel. Okay, that's not a problem. Look, we sell our rods separately. You see that red banner? It's still there again. It's always there. It's either at the top or at the bottom. So if you want to go back to camscrappiehole.com, look, boom, you're right back at camscrappiehole.com, and there's that red banner. So that way you don't have to punch in the URLs and do all of those items. And look, at the top left-hand corner right here, look, there's the burger again. See the drop-down drawer? So if you want to go to gift cards, tackle, and apparel, look, there's an option. You just click the plus emblem. Click the plus emblem, and another drop-down drawer will open up. Okay? So if you want to go to Rod Combos, click Rod Combos, and it'll take you right there to Rod Combos. To sign up for our mailing list, you can see them at camscrappiehole.com. Look, when the page opens up, scroll all the way down to the bottom. All the way down to the bottom. Look at those items. This is just the front page. And you'll see one last video. See that one last video? Once you get to that one last video, right up above that, you'll see sign up for our mailing list. Very, very simple to do, guys. And it's free. Just punch in your email address and hit enter, that red block.